going over the Mountains.
Where are you going?
Goes Antalya. You get up to about 4,500 metres. And at the moment we are at about 2,500 metres above sea level. And it's a very good run. These high mountain peaks, you've got these very fertile valleys. Divided into quite small plots, small fields. This is Hadrian's Gate in Antalya. The entrance into the old town. It's quite heavily renovated. Nonetheless, very impressive. 2nd century AD. This is Hadrian, of course, who came to England, and it was during his era that Hadrian's Wall was built between Wallsend and Carlisle. So, very impressive, especially in this early morning sunshine. And this is the old town in Antalya, which has obviously been renovated and become a bit bijou. All the houses have balconies which overhang the street. Nicely painted, but expensive shops. The bougainvillea is really nice here. Pinks, cerise, red. Progress is painfully slow. By the time we walk 100 yards, we're spread out over 50 yards. Many wonderful parks, beautiful trees, nice flower beds, and some nice sculptures, of which this is just one. And the Taurus Mountains behind. And this is another one, quite striking, against that brilliant blue sky. You can see the remains of one of the old walls, and this is the marina. You can see the new town. The fluted minaret is very old. Part of the Ottoman dynasty. It was attached to a huge mosque which has since gone, although there's a little mosque alongside it.
Lekker.
purple flower is very, very striking. All the way up that wall there. Beautiful. Down here on the marina. This nice fountain and little park contains dozens of plants used as herbs and for medicinal purposes. All nicely labelled in various languages. This is, as it says there, alfalfa. Oh yes, and it's very well kept. There are dozens of restaurants along the cliff top. Beautiful gardens all overhanging the sea, wonderful views. You could probably eat a different one. Oh, I think most of the year. This is just one of them. This is called China Garden. But, lots and lots of them. This is a lovely little bush. There's wonderful flowers. Just delightful. Strange flowers, it just comes out the ground, no leaves at all. Must produce leaves at some time in the year. It's very, very tall. There's those lovely white flowers. That big spike. And this little purple flower is the same. For all I know, it might be quite rare growing on this calcium rock. A little wall here. This is about 18 inches high, and it just drops straight off the edge into the sea. And here you have this stack, which is just connected at the top. And all the way along here there's little platforms and walkways. Unfortunately they're strewn with rubbish. On the top where the restaurants are, as you can see there's one there. It's very, very clean, but all the way along these little headlands here, where you can get down and look at the sea, there's rubbish absolutely everywhere. Tons of it. Now you can see a fisherman fishing off the top of this headland. He's just sitting with his feet over the edge. And it must be 100 feet into the sea. What the hell he does when he catches a fish, I have no idea. But they're only small, I suppose he just hikes it all the way up. And they seem to be using bread as bait. It must take you ages to rewind for a second cast. Another fisherman fishing. Seem to do more preparing than fishing. If you look around, there's broken seats, It's very sad. They've let it go to rack and ruin. A little alarm system there. And the line goes miles down there to the sea. It must be 100 feet or more. And at this point, just round the corner, the cliffs give way to a gravel beach which goes down there for a long, long way. And our hotel is right away down the end there. It won't take long to get there. Here's one of the little boats that comes out from Antalya harbour. Drives along the cliffs so you can have a look. It's very interesting just walking along here. There's little low walls and huge drops into this turquoise ocean. And nobody about, just the odd fishermen. Me videoing them, videoing a cliff. Very few on it. Based in Istanbul. The cliffs continue inland for a while, and then down below the cliffs you get the formation of this lovely beach. Very little sand, but small pebbles down by the sea, and the sea is beautiful. This is the promenade along the beach, which runs right from where the cliffs end for miles, way up here. And as you can see, it's very, very quiet. But it is very hot. It's 32 degrees here in the middle of October, which is ideal. What it's like in the summertime, I hate to think. Most places seem to have closed down for the season. You can see that some of them have a sort of stage on the beach for live music. See another one there. You can see I have this promenade all to myself. That's what it's all about. Very, very peaceful. Very, very nice. Big lizard. Make a threatening gesture a minute, so nodding his head, eyes up.